Now to a Fox 16 crime alert. An accused murderer back behind bars after escaping the Prairie County Jail last night. Earl Parks and another inmate, Craig Gilliam, rushed a guard when he was checking on an elderly inmate. They stole the jail keys, pushed another guard down, and then ran out the Sally Port. Our Stephanie Sharp explains the unusual place Parks was found early this morning.
Those two inmates who escaped are now back in custody in the jail behind me. One inmate was caught within minutes of escaping, but Earl Parks, who is accused of murder, was caught this morning by two people in the community.
Immediately, I kind of assumed that it was this guy.
Brad KNUPP says he's just an average guy. However, Friday was anything but average for him. He went to check on a car he was working on when he noticed something strange inside.
Something in the back seat caught my eye as not being normal. And the closer I looked, I could tell that this guy was laying in the back seat of my car, covered up with some plastic that was already in the car.
He quickly realized it was Earl Parks. Prairie County Jail Thursday night. The sheriff says Parks ran out, tore off his orange jumpsuit along a trail, and bolted from authorities.
We just covered this area and set up a perimeter where, we knew he was in here somewhere. But didn't have any. We looked in a lot of cars last night, just didn't look in the right ones.
Prairie County Sheriff Rick HICKMAN says at one point Parks swam across backwater of the White River, which led him to KNUPP's old car, where he was found around 7:30 a.m.
I did have a firearm in my truck, so I went over to my truck. I got my pistol.
KNUPP says he and his dad held Parks at gunpoint until law enforcement could get there.
And he put his hands in the air and he said, "I don't mean anybody any harm." And he got out of the car, and I told him to get on the ground and put his hands behind his head, and he did that.
Sheriff Hickman floored when he got the call that the two had Parks.
I've known them for years. They're good people.
KNUPP says he's glad he could help bring Parks back into custody and be in the right place at the right time.
I'll just be fine if I don't ever have to do anything like that again.
Parks is now facing charges of escape. He could possibly face charges of aggravated assault. In Prairie County, I'm Stephanie Sharp.